Imagine going to your doctor, hearing that your cholesterol is normal, and walking out feeling relieved. But what if I told you that normal cholesterol numbers could still be silently harming your heart after 60? That the very thing you think is safe might actually be putting you at risk for a heart attack or stroke. Today, we're going to uncover why normal cholesterol is always safe for seniors, the hidden dangers your doctor might not warn you about, and what you can do to protect your heart before it's too late. Cholesterol has a reputation for being bad, but the truth is far more complicated. Your body actually needs cholesterol to build cells, produce hormones, and even help digest food. The problem arises when the balance is off or when cholesterol behaves in ways that traditional blood tests don't fully reveal. Most people check their total cholesterol, or LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, and if those numbers fall in the normal range, they feel completely safe. But research shows that after 60, this assumption can be dangerously misleading. One of the biggest reasons is something called cholesterol particle size. LDL cholesterol is just one kind of particle. It comes in small, dense particles and large, fluffy particles. The small, dense ones are far more likely to slip into artery walls, trigger inflammation, and start the slow, silent process of plaque buildup. That means even if your LDL appears normal on paper, a predominance of these small, dense particles could already be silently clogging your arteries. Another hidden danger is oxidized cholesterol. When cholesterol reacts with free radicals in the body, it becomes oxidized, and oxidized LDL incredibly toxic to blood vessels. It sparks inflammation, damages artery walls, and significantly increases your risk of heart disease. Standard cholesterol tests usually don't detect oxidized LDL, which is why seniors who appear healthy on paper can still suffer heart attacks unexpectedly. And it's not just LDL you need to worry about. HDL, the so-called good cholesterol, is often considered protective, but after 60, it can behave differently. Some seniors have high HDL that seems protective, yet their HDL particles are dysfunctional. Instead of removing cholesterol from arteries, these particles fail to do their job, leaving the heart unprotected. Lifestyle factors that may have been harmless in your 40s or 50s suddenly become more significant. Insulin resistance, inflammation from diet, lack of movement, and even subtle kidney or thyroid issues can all influence how cholesterol behaves, regardless of what your lab report says. Simply relying on normal numbers could give a false sense of security and allow heart disease to progress quietly over the years. So, how do you really know if your cholesterol is safe? Advanced testing, including particle analysis and oxidized LDL tests, can reveal hidden risks that traditional tests miss. These tests aren't always routine, but for seniors, they can be life-saving. Beyond testing, paying attention to subtle signs your body gives you like unexplained fatigue, shortness of breath, or chest discomfort can provide critical clues long before a heart event occurs. Now that we understand why normal cholesterol can be misleading, let's talk about what actually matters for keeping your heart safe after 60. First, diet plays a far bigger role than many realize. It's not just about avoiding fatty foods. It's about choosing foods that reduce inflammation, support healthy cholesterol particle function, and protect your arteries from oxidative damage. Vegetables, especially leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard, are rich in antioxidants that prevent cholesterol from oxidizing. Berries, oranges, and other colorful fruits provide flavonoids and vitamin C, which further protect artery walls. Nuts and seeds, like almonds, walnuts, and flax seeds, contain heart-healthy fats that improve LDL particle quality, making them less likely to damage arteries. Even something as simple as replacing refined carbs with whole grains can improve your cholesterol balance and reduce inflammation. Exercise is another crucial factor, but it's not about extreme workouts after 60. consistency matters more than intensity. Brisk walking, swimming, or cycling for 30 minutes most days of the week can help your body maintain healthy cholesterol function. Exercise increases HDL efficiency, lowers triglycerides, and even reduces small, dense LDL particles. In other words, moving your body doesn't just burn calories. It literally transforms the way cholesterol behaves inside your arteries. Sleep and stress management are also surprisingly powerful. Chronic stress increases cortisol levels, which can lead to insulin resistance and inflammation, both of which negatively affect cholesterol. Poor sleep amplifies these effects, creating a perfect storm for silent heart disease. Simple practices like meditation, deep breathing, and ensuring 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night can protect your arteries more than many realize. Beyond lifestyle, there are natural ways to support healthy cholesterol. Soluble fiber, found in oats, beans, and lentils, binds cholesterol in the digestive system and helps remove it from the body. Omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish, flax seeds, or supplements reduce inflammation and lower the risk of artery damage. Even certain spices, like turmeric, have been shown to improve arterial health by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation. But here's an important point: if you already have underlying risks like high blood pressure, diabetes, or a family history of heart disease, lifestyle changes alone may not be enough. This is why advanced cholesterol testing and regular monitoring after 60 are essential. Understanding your LDL particle size, HDL functionality, and oxidized cholesterol levels gives you a clearer picture of your heart health than simply looking at a total cholesterol number. Finally, it's critical to pay attention to your body's subtle signals. Chest discomfort, fatigue, or shortness of breath, even if mild or occasional, shouldn't be ignored. These could indicate that your arteries are already under stress, and early intervention could prevent a heart attack or stroke. Knowing the risks and the science is important, but the real power comes from taking action before it's too late. The first step is to talk to your doctor about advanced cholesterol testing. Ask specifically about LDL particle size, oxidized LDL, and HDL functionality. These tests may seem extra, but for seniors, they can reveal hidden dangers that standard lab results completely miss. Think of it as giving your heart an early warning system, one that could save your life. Next, make your lifestyle choices strategic, not just habitual. Eating a diet rich in antioxidants, soluble fiber, and healthy fats isn't about following the latest fad, it's about creating an environment in your body where cholesterol behaves properly. Pair this with consistent movement, whether it's a brisk walk around the neighborhood, swimming, or light strength training. Even daily stretching and short bouts of activity help improve blood flow and reduce arterial stress. Stress management is equally critical. Chronic stress is often underestimated, but it directly affects cholesterol behavior and artery health. Small daily habits like breathing exercises, a short meditation, or simply taking a quiet walk outdoors can dramatically reduce inflammation and keep your cholesterol from becoming dangerous. Sleep, too, is non-negotiable. Seniors often underestimate its importance, but poor sleep can fuel the very processes that lead to heart disease, even when your cholesterol numbers look normal. Medication is another tool, but it should never replace lifestyle. Statins or other cholesterol-lowering drugs can be life-saving for many seniors, but they work best when combined with diet, exercise, and stress management. Discuss with your doctor whether medication is appropriate for your unique profile, and don't rely solely on normal numbers as proof that your heart is safe. Finally, pay attention to your body every day. Subtle signs like fatigue, mild chest tightness, shortness of breath, or even a regular heartbeat can indicate that cholesterol-related damage is already underway. Early recognition and action make all the difference. Waiting until symptoms become severe is the most dangerous mistake you can make. At the end of the day, normal cholesterol is just a number. After 60, it doesn't guarantee safety. True heart protection comes from understanding the nuances, checking beyond standard tests, making informed lifestyle choices, and listening carefully to your body. By taking these steps, you're not just managing cholesterol, you're actively safeguarding your heart, your health, and your future. Your heart is resilient, but it deserves more than just a glance at a lab report. It deserves awareness, action, and respect. Because after 60, every small choice, every healthy meal, every walk, every restful night adds up to a stronger, safer heart. Don't wait for a warning you might not feel. Start today and give your heart the protection it truly needs.